Did you know that venoms can be used for the treatment of diseases? And no, I'm not referring to antivenom, which is produced to combat the effects of an envenomation. I am talking about venom being used for the treatment of diseases such as hypertension, chronic pain, autoimmune diseases, cancer, and so on. I'm Sylvia, a PhD who studies venoms for drug discovery purposes, and I'm about to tell you what science knows about the very beginning of the long road that we researchers have to take to turn a venom into a drug. It all started when a physician called Sérgio Ferreira from Brazil decided to do his PhD in pharmacology. And he was studying the venom of a snake, a viper type called Bothrops jararaca, or as we Brazilians we say, jararaca. Ferreira purified the snake venom and tested in guinea pig ileum, which is the final portion of the small intestine. And he saw that it had bradykinin-induced properties. Bradykinin is a peptide or a small protein that is known for causing vasodilation. So what it does is it increases the diameter of blood vessels, which then lowers your blood pressure. He finished his PhD and went to London to do a postdoc. And by the time that happened, the sequence, the amino acid sequence of the peptide that he had purified from the snake venom had been sequenced. And so that allowed them to synthesize the peptide with the vasodilation effects in the laboratory, which is a lot easier than milking a snake all the time. And yes, we say milking for venom extraction. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Now, the laboratory that he went to do his postdoc was looking into something called angiotensin converting enzyme, or ACE. As the name says, ACE is an enzyme that converts angiotensin 1, which is a hormone, into angiotensin 2, which is also a hormone. But angiotensin 2 has very potent vasoconstrictor properties. So it makes your blood vessels decrease in diameter, which then increases your blood pressure. So on the one hand, we have a synthetic peptide from a snake venom that has hypotensive effects, so lowers the blood pressure, and we have an enzyme that has hypertensive effects, so increases the blood pressure. And all they had to do then is test one with the other to see if there was going to be an interaction between them, to see if they could inhibit one another. I'm not gonna go into how it was done, but yes, it was a success. So the synthetic peptide was able to inhibit or block the effects of ACE, of the enzyme that causes hypertension. And so therefore, Captopril, which is an antihypertensive medication, so it lowers blood pressure, was invented. And Captopril is one of the most used medications to treat hypertension in the whole world. In fact, if you know someone who has hypertension and takes medication for it, they most likely have used that synthetic peptide to treat the hypertension. Captopril was truly one of the greatest advances in cardiovascular medicine. Now, did you ever think that a snake venom would save lives? Now, as I said, this was just the very first instance that a venom was used to treat a disease. Do you by any chance know any other medications or drugs or even venomous animals that are being used to treat any diseases? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please share, subscribe, like, do all the things that people do on social media, because I will be bringing more information about venom and drug discovery. I'll catch you later. See you guys.